Hey, this is Lady Eureka coming to you once again with mentorship do's and don'ts. Today, I want to talk to you about hurt, rejection, and purpose. Hurt, rejection, and purpose. Have you ever been rejected? Have you ever been rejected? I know oh so well what rejection does, but I want to talk to you today about what rejection does to the mind and the heart. And it is not obvious, it is hidden. And it robs you of being the best version of yourself. You see, once you've been rejected, you become guarded. You have trust issues, and this is not the natural pulse of who you really are. See, rejection also alters how you see people, how you view life. Rejection also cause you to stop the flow of God from receiving what He has for you. Are you a believer? I am. And if you're not, I will say to you that you need a funnel. You need a funnel in order to process rejection. See, rejection is a dangerous thing. Rejection will cause you to become strong in survival, not knowing that you have become so strong to where you serve notice to the world and everyone around you that you don't need anyone. hmm You see, rejection is a filthy disease. Rejection doesn't play fair at all. You see, what happens is, and if you're a woman, what rejection does, rejection teaches you to get rid of the natural pulse of God, your femininity. And see, we become more harder than we supposed to, letting go our soft touch. And then who we draw in our lives at that time, get to know a woman that's hard, a woman that's strong, a woman that's independent, and a woman that don't need anybody. Oh my God, is that the message that you want to serve the world? I doubt it. And if you are a gentleman and you have been rejected, your heart is guarded, and you're no longer being that gentleman, that given one, that person that God created you to be. You see, He created Adam with an assignment. He created Adam to be a protector, a provider, and a man of vision and purpose. But once you've been rejected, you make yourself a promise that you're not going to be used anymore. Don't you know that someone that has a genuine heart is going to be used? Let me clean that up a little bit. Someone with a genuine heart is going to be used. But what has to happen, you have to make a decision in maturity to be able to recognize those individuals that you should allow in your heart, in your life, that's mature enough to be used by. Let me help you. Number one, when I say use, that means you go inside of an individual's life and you're being used, becoming the hand of God to assist that individual in going somewhere. You heard me. In going somewhere. See, as a person that has a big heart and someone that has been used or rejected, we don't realize that God put us here to be used, but not in a bad way. God put us here to be used to assist Him in assisting others in building life, repairing life, or going somewhere. So it's the person that you're connected to. Are they going somewhere? Or are they sitting dormant just looking for leeches, looking for someone to use? See, that's a whole nother ball game. Are you willing to keep your posture and your position to be used? To be used to assist that young woman or that young man in growing and developing. What an amazing job to say, I played a major role in that individual going somewhere. See, being used and being used has two different assignments. One, you're being sought out by a user. Number two, you are being used to assist God in helping someone grow and blossom and even mentor. That's right, even mentor. Can I share this with you? Doing what I do it because I have gone through so much and I have so much experience. But once I got over the rejection and I got over the pain and I got over who did it and got away with it, I realized that God allowed me to go through those situations so that I could help someone. Yes. So if you are in that place of rejection, in the place of your emotions in rejection, abandonment, or even being hurt, let me assist you in unpacking it so that you will be able to understand it, because a heart like yours is needed in the land. It is your responsibility to attach yourself to those individuals that's not looking for someone to use. But now you're mature enough to recognize that one, that you should be used to assist them in going somewhere and blossoming. And then you could be a part of their life saying, I'm so glad that I was used by them. See, actually, it was God saying, okay, now it's time to be used. See, before, you were not able to recognize a user because they detected you via your emotions. But when God uses you for someone's life, he says, I need you to mature, because I'm going to send someone else that need who you are. And this person is going somewhere. And the end result will be, because you are mature enough to stay connected to this person that is going to use you. But it's God sending them so that they could use you in a good way to assist them in blossoming. And in this is such a great reward. I've been on both sides of the spectrum, and trust me, I prefer to be used by someone that God sends and say, they're going somewhere. And whether they stay in my life for a little time, whether they stay in my life for a reason, or if they stay in my life for a lifetime, guess what? I am big enough to know that I can be used, in knowing that God sent that person to use me, because I have the capacity now. I have the wisdom now. I'm no longer emotionally driven, being a prey for users. I want you to hear me. Oh my God, this is good. This is delicious. I'm no longer prey for the users, but I mature to a place to be able to know and recognize that God sent that one because they could use who you are to go to the next level. This is Lady Eureka coming to you once again with mentorship do's and don'ts. I hope this helped you in reference to rejection, pain, abandonment. See, the enemy plays on the emotions of individuals that have good hearts. But if you ever want to know the truth about the heart that God gave you, the mind that God gave you, and the intentions that God gave you, you got to grow in wisdom in order to know who to be used by. This is Lady Eureka, your mentor. If you need me, let me know. I'll talk to you soon.